Hello YouTubers. I've just put up one more of these television things that comes from my archive of DVDs, because there's maybe a bit of a story I can tell about this one. It's by a German television company called Detuch-Weller, and they do a program called Clipmania, which is something which will be self-explanatory when I show the very cut-down version of the thing that I was involved in. But many people ask me, what do your family think about this attention that you get all the time? And the answer is that I really do not know. I certainly know that my grandchildren would never expose themselves to the world like we do in this way, and I think they think that Grandad is doing something a bit immoral, and they really take no interest at all. That's fair enough, but in order to try to explain to one of my grandchildren, I invited him over whilst this television company were here, so he could see, hopefully, that there was more to it than maybe he thought. And in fact, he did some videoing of the time that they were here, and I have put that up in a previous video, I think, called Behind the Scenes, and another one about talking with the presenter on Skype. Well, I don't really know that he was particularly interested, but at least he knows that to do these little television things takes a lot of work, and there's the emails are the first contact, and phone calls, and sending them pictures that they want, and burning the videos that they want to discs and posting them off, and sometimes sort of arranging accommodation, meeting them at stations and getting them to the house, and all that. So that there is quite a lot goes on behind the scenes before they even get here. And then of course he witnessed the whole day of the filming. Well, I don't know really what he thought, but hopefully that was a bit more of an insight, that things that Grandad did other than just sitting in front of a webcam. But nevertheless, I think they do care about Grandad, really, because for one of the things they wanted to film was me riding my grandson's motorbike, which is a very modern, powerful bike, and he just definitely said he wasn't going to allow that, because that would be putting Grandad at too much risk. So in fact we did the filming in town with me on my invalid scooter, which you will see. So that's enough. Good gracious, yes, oh dear, unusual 3 minutes. That's enough. I've got a very exciting week next week. I better not waste time telling you about that now, but I'll tell you about that next time. And until then, as usual, goodbye until then. So, goodbye.
Dear Diary, today is a very special day. I am presenting another wonderful edition of Clipmania. That's the traditional way of keeping a diary. The modern way is lights, camera, action, and then you post it on the internet. It's called a video diary, and since it's on the internet, anybody can read it. The more you have to say, the more people will want to read it. Peter Oakley from Britain is one of the world's oldest video bloggers, so he has a long life to look back on and a lot to say.
80-year-old widower Peter Oakley used to sell motorbikes. Now he's retired, and he may have slowed down a bit, but he's not your average isolated pensioner. With a little help from a webcam, a mic, and headphones, he's reinvented himself as an internet star. His username, Geriatric1927.
Hello, YouTubers. Hello, YouTubers.
That you're guaranteed.
Over the last 2 years, Peter Oakley has posted over 100 videos on the internet, looking back at a rich and full life.
In today's show,
His children are grown up now and long gone. His wife Patricia died 10 years ago. These days, his life revolves around his video diary.
I am now so busy that I don't have time to feel sorry for myself. I don't do a video blog every day, but probably about once a week. And through it, of course, I have made contact with people all over the world and made many, many true friends.
Peter Oakley spends several hours a day at the computer, answering emails from friends and fans. His video blog has become a full-time job. His fans celebrated his 80th birthday with a special tribute video.
Peter, thanks for giving us a year of your stories on YouTube. Happy 80th.
You gave me the courage to come onto YouTube and do my vlogs.
Happy birthday, dear Geriatric 1927. Happy birthday to you.
So, what's Peter's secret?
Apparently, they like my voice. They like my quiet, calm voice. I remind them of their own parents and grandparents. Early on in this attention that was given to me, one newspaper dubbed me as the internet granddad, and that is, I think, the role that I take there now.
Hello, Peter.
Peter's neighbor, Colin Walker, says the World Wide Web helped his friend rediscover his zest for life.
We're asking a search and send him a text message.
He's a lot brighter now than he was before. He tended to stay in a lot and so on, but since this YouTube thing and so on, it's altered a lot.
The YouTube thing also gets him out of the house.
Try to put us down.
Peter Oakley is a member of the band The Zimmers, who shot to fame in spring 2007 with their rendition of The Who's classic hit, My Generation. Thanks to his internet fame, Peter Oakley got to be a part of the fun.
It's one of the most exciting things I've done in all my life. We were at Abbey Road Studios for about 2 days, and they held up the London traffic while we walked backwards and forwards over that famous Beatles crossing. So absolutely wonderful.
Despite his many new commitments, Peter Oakley, alias Geriatric 1927, has no plans to retire from the net. He still has too many tales to tell.
Peter Oakley isn't here in the studio today, but he's with us anyway, sitting in front of his webcam at home in England. And we have our own little webcam here in the laptop, so we can see Mr. Oakley, and Mr. Oakley can see us. Hello, Mr. Oakley.
Hello to you.
How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you. Quite excited about all this.
Is this your first interview? Obviously not. Looks like you have a little studio in the background there.
Well, you could call it the studio. Yes, I've accumulated a lot of computer stuff around me over the years that I've been messing about with it.
And you have a lot of lighting tricks and everything. Maybe you could demonstrate something for us.
Lighting tricks? Well, yes, I suppose I could. Just let me see, what could I do? I could change myself to sepia if you like. How's that?
Oh, wow. What a trick. We prefer to have you in color if that's possible.
That's okay. Here we go then. I'm back in my full glory.
Which is full glory. Mr. Oakley, tell us, how important has the internet become to you?
Oh, it's transformed my whole life. I've had computers for a long time, but was very slow to get onto the internet. But once I did get onto the internet, the whole world opened up to me, and it really has transformed my life.
Is there anything you would not publish on the internet? Any topics you would not talk about?
Well, as you may know, I do video blogs on YouTube, and I do restrict that to just telling tales. I don't get involved in politics, religion, or sex.
You're quite famous now because of your internet activity, but also because of the band you played in, the Zimmers.
Yes, well, that was a wonderful thing that happened, and that has taken us literally, well, all over the world, really, and there's a lot more to come. The album is being produced, and, well, I think we have an invitation to go to China at the moment.
Wow! Are you going to do that?
I would love to, because through the internet I have made so many friends, and very early on I made friends with 1, 2, 3 people in China, and so have taken a great interest in the Far East, and yes, that will be a wonderful opportunity if it comes up.
All right, Mr. Oakley, thank you very much for logging on and spending some time with us. It'd be lovely to chat a little more. Unfortunately, we don't have any more time, but what we have time for is one last hello YouTuber for us, please.
Okay. Hello, YouTubers.
Mr. Oakley, Mr. Peter Oakley. Thank you very much.
He tended